de Managua, Nicaragua, paraíso tropical de América. Partido, señores, entre New York Yankees y Tampa Bay Rays. Espero que lo disfruten el día de hoy conmigo. A continuación, espero que hayan tenido una semana increíble. Vamos a empezar el día cargado de mucha energía.
Afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. Tampa Bay hope to put a lid on their 7-game losing streak. Coming up next, James Paxton will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The second baseman.
Bueno, vamos a iniciar este partido.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it
Primer
comes.
lanzamiento de Paxton.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. Just a double-digit winning streak. I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is grinding in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Are challenging the previous
okay,
play.
We're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
Call of save at first base has been overturned, and
La
the
primera
batter
jugada del
ruled
partido,
out.
imagínense, me hicieron un challenge.
In now, Matt Duffy. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. The head-to-head with James Paxton, he's 1 for 3. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Duffy, often known as the Duff Man in baseball circles. He was taken in the 18th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Fastball strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I think the guy to watch is Matt Duffy, the Duff Man. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
Here's the first pitch to him.
And
this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Pham with an even 1-1 count now.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in to get those guys to respect it and open up that outer half of the plate.
The count now at 2-1. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Buscando el ponche de Paxton. Araña.
Just getting started here in the Bronx.
Araña, ahí. La última.
Hit high and deep to left field. Back goes Stanton to the track, to the wall, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Increíble.
Wow,
no lo
talk
puedo
about
creer.
a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Here now is Mike Zunino. As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 6 home runs and 25 driven in. Now this ball is hit deep to left field. Stanton going back on it. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs.
Empezamos mal el día con Paxton. Increíble.
It's a solo homer here for Mike Zunino. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
Ay, señores.
Well, it's very early, but he's looking out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Rays are out in front, 2-0. Stepping up now, Torres. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Tenemos con nuestro primer bateador del partido, va a ser un partido algo largo porque
and guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
A los 2 lanzamientos se hizo el primer out. Bueno, que hasta no quisieron mandar la revisión.
Here's Brett Gardner now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Una racha de 11 partidos consecutivos. El Brett Gardner, el corre caminos.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Kiermaier.
Ahí está bien posicionado.
He gets there and makes the play for the first down.
No tuvimos un contacto
With
sólido
that, it's
con la
time to check out the
pelota.
starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak going?
Well, Matt, you walk into this yard today, and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Empatar este juego. Eso iba bien.
Count even now at 1-1.
Carga, sí. Carga no recibimos.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Y ese no lo ha trabajado tanto como nuestro jugador Paxton. Y este sería el hombre que nos ayudará ahorita en estas posiciones que nos encontramos.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Y ahí nos vamos a ir con ese. Excelente. Se lo conectamos y pegamos ahí la primera carrera. Y hombre en tercera, señores, para que le duela más. No pensé que iba a salir así esa pelota, pero así salió y hicimos correr a Gleyber Torres como nunca. Lo tenemos aquí a Miguelito Andújar.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
Ese cambio de pelota era para pegarle y moverlo ahí.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Haciendo trabajar al lanzador de Tampa.
Two aces on the mound. We thought they were going to throw up donuts all game. Both teams are able to score. Let's see which one settles down quicker.
This is hit high in the air out toward left
Se va a
center.
hacer un elevado sacrificio para empatar el juego.
Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the
corre.
plate. And he will be
señores.
So it remains a one-run deficit here as the side is retired.
No. Nos dicen
So
que
next to the
no.
plate for Tampa Bay, Tyler O'Neill. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday.
Vaya.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Increíble. Pensé pues que íbamos a llegar ahí con DJ Lemegio.
And there's ball one.
Pero bueno. Está bien pues. Por lo menos Giancarlo pues ahí demostró que estamos despiertos y podemos hacer algo ahí en la próxima oportunidad. Pues para los que pudieron ver tal vez la alineación que tenemos está alineada de una forma que estamos los que están bien y los que están mal, pero a pesar de eso que están ahí, que en teoría no tienen un buen rendimiento, un buen promedio, esos a veces son los que sorprenden y lo hacen súper bien al equipo.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's take a look at Troy Tulowitzki. Obviously known for his offense and the ability to move the ball both gaps and out of the yard. I don't think he gets enough credit for his defense, though. Plays a big man's game at shortstop, but is able to cover a ton of ground out there.
Robertson que está aquí contra la cuerda.
Into center field, line drive base hit.
Nos partió el diamante ahí.
So a runner on first with
No
one
creo que
out
le
now,
play
and
aquí.
that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn two.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
He
takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. At the plate, Ji-Man Choi. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. And he takes ball one. Choi, originally from South Korea, he was taken in the second round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
1-2 now. The 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gardner going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. One left for Tampa as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
Catcher que nos trajimos el día de hoy.
Leading off the inning, Austin Romine, and they'll need him to get something going here. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Pura esquina, Snell. Muy tarde, creo yo. Sí, muy tarde. Ahí tranquilo, va a ser. Difícil. Vamos a hacer cambio de control para mientras, señores.
One of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Slapped hard the opposite way, and this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-14 sign.
Difícil. Ah, bueno, se había movido el segundo base, pero corre muy lento Tulowitzki. Era buena la idea y era zona donde colocar un batazo. Si hubiera sido Brett Rivera, les aseguro que hasta puede jugar ya intentado ya tercera. Pero bueno, tenemos un jugador en base, es importante. Vamos a buscar cómo aumentar nuestras opciones ahí. Y el batazo ahí por el frío. Excelente.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Taylorcito.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch lifted into center field. Kiermaier is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second.
Bonito batazo le pegó. Está en posicionado. No, eso hubiera sido catastrófico para ellos.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Too high.
And it's 3-0. Bueno, Fred Gardner está como feliz, pero prefiero que le pongan una torre.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
So striking in Brett Gardner as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Gardner, a veteran at 35 years of age. He was selected in the 3rd round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
1-2. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Line towards center field. Kiermaier is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands. The base is loaded. Yankees leave him loaded. They still trail it here 2-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Joey Wendell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Axton has his sign. Here it comes. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving. B-roll, both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side.
Oh, and he misses it.
Estaba bien posicionado para mí.
Man, I want to to give him the benefit of the doubt and just say he'd lost sight of it. But then I watch it and say, nope, that's just a blundered play. Can't really sugarcoat it.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Errorazo. Y eso nos puede pasar factura y costar caro, señor.
That evens it up, 1-1.
Necesitamos jugadas así otra vez.
On second, Duffy on at first with nobody out.
Asegurar en teoría out fácil.
Good location on the outside corner there, 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Tommy Pham goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit, ball 1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3.
Intentar hacer no va a ser.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Just a tick behind for a strike. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is away, but a miss. He struck him out.
Quinto chocolate para Paxton.
Now batting.
So 2 are gone here in the Tampa Bay 3rd inning. And that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And
¿Qué fue con ese
Garcia? On strike for the second time this afternoon. Rays strand a pair. They lead it 2-1.
¿Qué fue con la que casi roza el suelo ahí?
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their 3rd turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Designated hitter.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Giancarlo Stanton looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. (2-0) to the Yankees left fielder.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Now a ball pulled hard to the foul off to the left. The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Nos fuimos y dejamos correr por esa pelota.
Sliced hard on the ground. And he has some trouble with it. And the recovery is too late. He's able to beat the throw to first.
Can't fault the pitcher for going back-to-back changeups right there. First pitch, he swung through. Timing looked a little off, but he went back. The batter made the adjustment and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Imposible ya eso. Miguelito, vamos a necesitar un hit de tu parte. Vamos a ver cómo nos va con Miguel.
Into the box now, Miguel Andujar, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Dentro de ese lanzamiento.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Llegamos
play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have
sí,
to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
But he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Estaba bien complicado. Salió bien el batazo, pero directo ahí, eso no nos beneficia para nada.
He's set and the pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Pitch popped up.
Señores, quisimos. Desaprovechamos una oportunidad de oro.
Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Digging in now, Tyler O'Neill. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
The windup and the 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Stepping in, Daniel Robertson. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1.
Parecía que iba a estar a otra cosa pero fuera un strike.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. In his career, Kiermaier is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Now the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Fouled away. And And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Rays strand just the one. They still lead it 2-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Not shortstop.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
No fue para más eso de Ellsbury.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Tyler Wade. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Pham comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Estuvo ahí imperdonable, diríamos.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for the
señores.
Standing in, Joey Wendell. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Slow little grounder left side. Torres scoops it up, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in, Matt Duffy. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's in there for strike 1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Vamos a ver cómo hacer este ponche.
This is skied into short left center. On the move is Stanton. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next it'll be the outfielder Tommy Pham. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone. And we'll
have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Into the box, Brett Gardner, and Damien, his fellow top of the order players, haven't offered much help for this lineup so far.
Their 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
The 1-0. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And that's the first down. Now at the plate, DJ LeMahieu.
The designated hitter, DJ.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
Increíble, pues, porque no parecía un strike así.
Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
In time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
Es un out. Es un out legal y vamos a desperdiciar eso.
Now an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out.
Bueno,
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Now he extends nicely.
Se va, señores. Esto se va. Esto se fue. Home run de Giancarlo Stanton, señores. Lo que necesitábamos. Acabamos de conseguir, señores.
Giancarlo Stanton, number 17 for him on the season, as the Yankees have tied things up. It's 2-2.
Se empata el partido, señores.
Well, he had success earlier in the day, driving in their only run. And that success continues when he takes this pitch to his liking and makes sure some lucky kid gets a souvenir. He's been huge for them in this one.
Miren Miguel Andújar, que no lleva ninguno, pero aquí vamos.
Miguel Andújar, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No hits to this point.
Con 2 outs, estamos en su segunda carrera. Hit del batazo para Miguel.
Base hit on the line. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game
ya como que se bajó un poco la llanta del lanzador.
Send out a text message and say, hey,
y ahora queremos poder pegar más
9 games is nothing to sneeze
cae.
at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Buena mano, la mano segunda base ahí.
But the Yankees are able to tie.
Empatamos este juego, señores.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Mike Zunino.
Lo mejor de Pacto ahorita. En lo que le queda, pues, porque ya no creo que pase de la séptima.
0-1, here it comes. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again, or goes up under his chin, or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front, rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Vamos a hacer una visita.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Como está muy apretado este juego, vamos a calentar a Otavino y a Chad Green para, o no, a Betances.
So here is Avisail Garcia, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Driven nicely into the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know about that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box, Tyler O'Neill, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 1-1. Garcia, the runner at second with one away. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Yeah, right there. It's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
And there are 2 away now.
Lo que necesitamos es un pulse.
Digging in, Daniel Robertson. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. A man on third with 2 down. Much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Line to the right side. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he catches in with a base hit. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Outside of taking the ball in the seats, and these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make 1 bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now.
Oh, he thought he had him right there. I did too, but no dice.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning.
Qué difícil está esto.
Coming to the plate now, Troy Tulowitzki. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Kiermaier. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Jacoby Ellsbury. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third. The 1-2 pitch. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Duffy is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Digging in, Tyler Wade. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Wendell is right there, and the off-balance throw is right there. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Ji-Man Choi.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball. 1-1. So 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. And a diving effort there, but will come up empty. It's a base hit. The throw into second. Won't get him. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play.
Increíble, señores.
Runner at second now. Nobody out. And digging in next will be Joey Wendell. And a high strike there, 0-1.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Choi leads off second with nobody out. On the ground to the right side. And that's through.
Oh, ¿qué pasó ahí?
Here he comes to the plate. He scores. And they now lead by 2. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside.
Estos fueron super errores. Ay, señores.
Man, I'm not sure I've ever seen a play like that before. To say that error was costly would be a big understatement. Looked like a circus act out there.
La verdad que me da una pesar porque Paxton está cansado y no se lo merece. No se merece esto que está ocurriendo. Eso fue horrible. Horrible fue, señor. Me tiene enojadísimo eso que ocurrió.
We'll stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be bad.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Eso horrible.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Zunino. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
Oh, man, when you're struggling out there on the mound, it's like adding insult to injury when you're not getting the close calls you need. That'll make you want to pull your hair out.
Shot toward right center. Gardner is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run.
Horrible.
Oliver Drake gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound.
Bueno, vamos a... Está como que difícil, pues, pero no nos vamos a rendir. Vamos a ponerle toda la carne al asador.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Just a miserable
effort there. It's 0-1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this.
Drake has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Kiermaier is there, and he has it for the first out. Settling in now, Brett Gardner. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, man. You just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. Well, it took him till the seventh, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day. Kept the front shoulder up.
Vamos a encendernos ahorita, tipo. Séptimo de la buena suerte. Aquí vamos.
Nice job. You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the seventh inning in this one to come through.
Now a flare out toward right center.
Y aquí se viene, señores, la tercera.
He can't get to it. This one's down. The runner scores from second.
Bien, Messi. Bueno, si Giancarlo se pega otro cuadrangular, la hacemos aquí. Sería de película.
The last at that, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Played on the backhand. Just like that, this side is...
No fue tan bien.
Adam Ottavino has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
The New York Yankees. Number 0.
No fue tan bien.
Riding in once again, Avisail Garcia. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, last pitch was 94, then you pull a string. 13 miles an hour slower right there. 81 miles an hour. You get guys in a rocking chair when you can add and subtract like that.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Tyler O'Neill is sent packing for the second out of the inning.
Daniel Robertson.
Here comes the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
Count now, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Slider is right there. 83 on the gun. It's 1-2. Popped him up. Romine has a play, and that retires the side.
Señores, nos quedan 2 batidas para poder ver qué hacemos con esto. Trajeron otro lanzador.
Digging in to try it again, Miguel Andujar. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. And this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out.
No pegamos.
Austin Romine could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher. Fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Aguantando aquí, haciendo trabajar con Romine.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Nos ganó ahí el.
At the plate, Troy Tulowitzki. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Slow roller left side.
Tranquilito ahí, como Tulo. Lento.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over.
No hay problema.
Standing in,
Ay, señores, ¿cómo se nos fue ese partido de las manos?
He's set. Here it comes. Here's a drive out toward left center field. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Around second now and headed for third. And he's going to make it safely. And a great start to the ninth as it's a triple. So striding forward.
Qué increíble. Increíble cómo está esto.
First delivery to him on the way. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in, you haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
Romine shading to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. So digging in now, Joey Wendell, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. In there, 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and that'll build the lead up to 3 here in the top of the 9th.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this
Este
lead
partido
to 3.
cargado de errores.
Off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
A ball and a strike. Wendell, base runner at first with 1 out. Right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny.
La verdad que el equipo está chiflado ahorita.
Stepping in now, Tommy Pham, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. 2 balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win.
Bueno, vamos a traer
Dylan Betances takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 68.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
Oof.
And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Stanton's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3.
Bueno, aquí van a traer el cerrador del equipo de Tampa.
Comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Así que, bueno, vamos a lucharlo.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pham is there. 1 down.
Vamos a hacer una cosa, vamos a cambiar aquí a Tyler Way por Bueno, es que no hay ni por quién. Bueno, pero si decimos vamos a tirarla por Aaron Judge.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Aaron
Swung on and missed for the first strike. Lifetime against this particular arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on.
Bueno, señores, qué partido más plagado de errores, situaciones incómodas. Jugadas que no hubieran de haber ocurrido, carreras que fueron un regalo.
The 1-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high drive.
Señores, aquí viene una carrera de George y se fue. Ese troll fue.
Aaron Judge has just plugged a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Wow, señores. Gran actuación de Aaron Judge. Ustedes lo están viendo, cuadrangular número 100 del juez Aaron Judge. O sea que estamos en un partido, pues, una derrota. Todavía hay chance, tenemos a Gleyber y a Brett Gardner por ahí.
Into the box now, Torres. High in the air out to center field.
Dele.
He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Estuvo cerca esa. Bueno, y nos vamos a tirarnos la cerca, nos vamos a ir a Brett Gardner y vamos a meter a Aaron Hicks.
Aaron Hicks will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 31, Aaron Hicks.
Line toward the gap in left center. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as the ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Well, listen, there's no
se posicionó bien el jardinero, no fue una pelota que picó, si era picado. Tanto la de Gleyber como la de Hicks.
Tampa Bay wrote an important 6th inning to victory in this one.
Nos quedamos con ese pesar que fueron carreras sucias.
James Paxton racked up 12 strikeouts, but still ends up taking the loss. Jose Alvarado hammers down the save, his 14th. So that just about
Primera
does it for
derrota
Mark
de
Rosa,
Paxton.
Dan Plezak, Heidi
Primera
Watley, and our
derrota.
entire crew. I'm Matt Vasquez,
Bueno,
and
señores,
you've been watching MLB The Show. For more,
un
make your way
partido
over to
duro, un partido doloroso. Nunca esperé perder con James Paxton. 8 ganados y se terminó acá. Giancarlo, pues, que hizo lo suyo ahí, defendió bien, pero bueno, esperamos que en esta nueva serie contra Baltimore podamos ahí hacer algo mejor. La segunda derrota del mes para el equipo, segunda derrota, así que bueno, vamos a darlo todo el siguiente juego, señores. Quédense con nosotros en los partidos de fútbol a continuación.